Boop, boop. Turning Discord on. There we go. Tee. Okay. But you guys can see my screen right now, which is good. Let me turn off this other thing because it's been a minute since I've streamed.
You see Court's face on her stream.
I am here. I exist. People need to stop texting me. I don't want to be texted. You can Discord message me if you want to contact me. I mean, seriously. Okay. So, what we're doing today is we are playing Danganronpa, the Trigger Happy Havoc, which I think is the first one. I know nothing about this game, except that there are active cringe moments when we see cosplays of them, mostly from the people who have played the game. I have seen approximately 2 characters that I am like, that's a Danganronpa character, and that's about it. Yeah, so the thing that my friends have requested I do, where I'm in a voice call with them, is that I, with no context, knowing nothing, only that this is like a mystery, like murder mystery kind of game, look at the cast of characters, determine what their talents slash...
My god, it's Court.
determine what their talents, hi Vile, their talents or like their titles are, and then also which 5 do I think are going to make it to the end. So I'm gonna pull up the image that I had as my basis. I did not go like searching for better images because I wanted to, as much as I could, avoid spoilers, because I'm going into this basically completely blind. And so we're gonna start out with that. We're gonna start with my takes on June said, mention that we bullied you into playing it. Yeah, so for Mr. Lord Sleeper's birthday, he bought the game for me. And so I guess my gift in return is I'm playing the game. So yeah, I'm gonna pull up the screen with the crunchy JPEGs of the cast of characters, which is all I had to reference.
It is a gift for us.
And then I'm gonna turn myself on so that they can hear me right now. All right, hello, you guys can hear me in real time now. And you guys can see my images. Okay. This should all be looking approximately normal. Who cares?
Yeah, we can hear you in real time now.
Excellent. Yeah. So, again, this is, so every take that I have is based purely off of vibes. While I may have seen 2 of these characters plus the bear before, I know nothing about them. So we're gonna have a good time with, we're starting out, we're gonna go left to right.
Huh?
Okay, I'm gonna preface the first one with, I didn't know what gender our first person was, and I'm not apologizing for the take that I made because it's not a good take.
Oh no.
Oh god, what did you do?
I said that this one's title is the ultimate steroid pumped trans femme athlete.
Oh my fucking god!
I said that they transitioned late in life, either specifically to infiltrate women's weightlifting competitions, or they simply realized their true self only after having developed this godlike body that they will not be shifting away from because it is more of their identity than their gender is. Alternatively, just really likes the schoolgirl uniform and just wanted to rock it while also being like, you know, chatted out.
He's in high school.
Well, yes, but like I was doing this purely based on vibes. So after I made this guess and went through the entire cast, I was like, I can't tell. Is this a female or is this a male? I don't want to like make any assumptions because like, why? I have been informed that this is a she, and now that I've seen the opening like cutscene thing for the game, I know that this person's name is Sakura. So anyway, this is already my favorite character.
She's the best girl.
Good vibes here. Okay, so then we've got this guy, and I didn't have this image on the right initially when I was like doing my take on him. So now that I see his face, I really hate him. I called him the ultimate hot dog eating champion. He has big "my mouth is up here" energy because the tie has an arrow that's like pointing up to his face.
Holy shit.
Absolutely, just baby energy. He's very baby shaped. I also think that he's just based on his vibes. I think he's probably super pathetic, and probably also very scummy. He has kind of like incel vibes. I also was just like, what is up with his mouth and nose? He looks kind of like a rabbit. He's giving I want to be cute as a capybara, but he's failing miserably. All right, this guy. Oh, what the fuck is going on with this guy? I called him the ultimate born in the generation of the wrong race guy. He has dreads. The dreads are also an afro. Okay, I don't understand. Like, what is going on with his hairstyle alone? And then like,
Court, that's not a talent.
it doesn't matter. He thinks that he feels like he wants to be very good at martial arts, but he's just kind of a fucking poser. And so like he's also got like this weird like old school Japanese fit kind of like mixed into this. It was hard to tell, but it looks like he's got one of the like he's got like Verona Zorro vibes. So yeah, he just looks like he's trying to be a poser.
Okay, so he's the ultimate poser.
Yeah. All right. This person, I didn't clock any vibes off of this person. She just seems like generic shy character. So I called her the ultimate shy girl with big emotions because she probably tries to stay quiet, but she has a special interest that if you get her going, she's absolutely feral. Like how you guys are laughing about that.
She has a special interest, all right.
She does have special interest.
Okay, so, all right. I'll take that as a win. All right, this is this is one of the only characters that I'm familiar with. Now I know that this is like Junko. I called her the ultimate unhinged furry. Reason being, she's got like this rabbit iconography. She's got the pigtails. I think that the laid back vibes that she gives are a front. And that she wishes she was the main character. And that she probably also really loves the little bear. Okay, this chick, she just gives me track star vibes. So I called her the ultimate basic bitch track star. The fit gives tomboy wannabe athlete. And also, is her hair like perpetually in motion, or is it shaped like a sickle on purpose?
It's just like that on purpose.
She just wears it like that.
The amount of hair gel needed to keep your ponytail up like that just makes no sense.
She's aerodynamic.
Yeah.
This is the opposite of aerodynamic. This is actively creating drag.
What about aqua dynamic?
Yeah.
Also, yeah, it's not any more aqua dynamic either. Okay, this guy in the middle, I now know is the main character only because the Steam page banner he was the only one that was like full color and everybody else was like in red. So I called him the ultimate too cool for school main character, which I based on the fact that he's just in this school banner. He's probably just a basic dude. You're playing as this character, so you get to make all the decisions. He's just a stand-in, as is every isekai protagonist.
I wouldn't go that far, but
He's got a personality, kind of. I love him. I'm kidding.
you are right about ultimate protagonist.
Yep.
Okay, so I want to continue to preface with, I did not look ahead at what characters I was going to be looking at necessarily, or think about what I was going to call them, because I might have swapped this guy with this guy just a little bit, but now I'm owning it, okay? So this guy is the ultimate future Yakuza member. He's got blood on his shirt.
Okay.
He's got a deranged look in his eye. He's like the redheaded stepchild who wants attention. I definitely think he's probably the killer. And then I added an update. He has a beard. I realized in this image that this is a beard. It does not fit him. He gives like Knuckles and Sonic hairstyle and colors, but also Jafar looking beard, and like he's a pop punk guy. So I hate him. I hate him vibes off the start.
Rancid.
Yeah, he has rancid vibes. Okay, this one is, did I reuse Unassuming Quiet Girl? Oh, I might have.
Wow.
Okay, that's fine.
Damn.
Well, this one was like too shy, like shy girl with big emotions. This is Unassuming Quiet Girl. She seems just like very normal as far as like characters go. She doesn't have anything all that interesting going on with her design. It's a schoolgirl outfit. She's got normal hair. She's just very normal looking. So I just said she's basic as fuck, probably the main character's crush, and is the generic shoujo pro tag. All right, this guy, I did my take on him, and then I realized he has this red armband, which didn't change my take entirely, because I already had these vibes for him. So I have called him the ultimate incel history buff.
Oh my god.
Wait. Huh?
The ultimate incel history buff. He thinks everything has to be militaristic. He's probably definitely racist, and he believes that Hitler was the greatest leader of all time with the right takes.
What the
Absolutely a
fuck?
neo-Nazi.
Oh
Are they
no.
going places?
Oh.
That feels bad.
If I'm completely wrong about that, which it seems like I am based on you guys' reactions, I think that's even funnier.
I mean, you'll just have to wait and see.
Uh-huh. Okay, so this one I recognize because this is Devadio's Steam profile picture,
Yippee!
which I
My
didn't realize
girl.
at first. I was like, I've seen that character somewhere, and then it finally clicked in my head. Okay.
My girl.
I have called her the ultimate Nancy Drew impersonator. She gives the vibes of somebody with good grades, but the popped collar and just kind of like the general design of this jacket is giving like trench coat vibes. So like definitely has like private eye kind of vibes to her. And I feel like she probably plays a key role in uncovering the mystery that's going on. Okay, this girl, I looked at her and then I looked at her and I was like, she just seems like a worse goth version of her. So I called her the ultimate Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven White. She's dressed as a goth maid. She has red eyes. She probably thinks that she's super
Goth
special, but
maid?
really the pigtails are just there because she's trying to mimic the deranged furry.
Damn.
The disrespect. I'm
Isn't this
so
your-
mad.
Celeste is she's your favorite Danganronpa one.
She is.
Yeah,
She
that's what I
Okay,
It's up
but
there for
again,
me,
this is all just based on vibes and things that I took away from their character designs only. All right, this guy right here. I called him the ultimate Nepo baby class president. He
Oh my
has big.
Wait. Okay. Let her tell you.
Yeah, but I'm mute.
Okay.
I keep laughing, but Jesus Christ.
Okay, so my first like note about this is that my daddy bought me this title so I could go to school here. All girls think he's hot and mysterious, but he's really just a worse Goro Akechi, and no, I don't care who came first.
Court, this guy is also, he's my other favorite of this game.
I was on board with you until you brought Akechi into this.
He was also my favorite.
Oh yeah.
I said he's worse than Goro Akechi. I mean, like, come on.
They're not comparable as
Yeah, they're
character.
not really
Okay.
comparable.
But he has,
You know what,
he
you
has
don't know-
Akechi vibes. He's
Yeah,
got the
no,
he's got
that's
the
something.
suit.
You know
He's
what?
got the gloves.
Continue.
He's got the like sus eyes. He's got the hair color. He's just a worse Goro Akechi.
You know what? I'm not getting into an Akechi rant. I'm not gonna do it. I'm
We're
not
here
gonna
to
do
trigger that
it.
today. All right, her. I didn't get any vibes off of her that like made any impact off of me, so I called her the ultimate, never the final girl. She looks pretty basic. She's probably too sweet to survive this cutthroat world. She gives me the same vibes as the first girl who dies in spoiler Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh yeah.
She's absolutely dying first. All right.
Damn.
I think a couple of you are going to find this one funny because I just couldn't come up with something better and I thought it was funny. I called I called this guy the ultimate love child of Josuke and Kuwabara. He struggles with the fact that both of his dads can rock the pompadour better than he can and really wants to show that he's his own person. His eyeliner is also on point.
His eyeliner's insane.
Like just this image alone, I'm like, what is he with the makeup going on this man? Okay, and then last one, I couldn't remember what the name was. I just recognized it as the bear, but I called him the ultimate obvious yin yang chuckle fuck. He is both the devil and the angel on your shoulder. No matter what you choose, he wins.
Damn. Impeccable read.
My
Okay.
God, what a read.
So my 5 who I think are surviving to the end are our bodybuilder,
Mhm.
the deranged furry, main
Okay.
character syndrome, redheaded murder stepchild, and the bear.
Okay. Okay.
You're including the bear?
You have to choose
I
one
thought-
besides the bear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
then if I'm not including the bear, then I'm going detective girl.
The bear does not count as a character.
Well, I wanted to give
Yeah.
him a read anyway.
Does Makoto count as a character?
Yeah, I would count him as
Yeah.
a character.
Yeah, fair enough.
Being a never mind.
Being a
I'm gonna-
protag.
I'll tell you why, but I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna message you why, so Court doesn't see the spoilers.
Gotcha. Okay. Now that we've done that, I'm gonna go play the game.
Okay.
Bloop.
I'm sending all the splash arts of the characters. I'd say look at them once you actually meet the characters and realize what the fuck they're actually good at.
Okay.
But
Oh yeah, the title screen has Dread Sky.
Yeah, it changes randomly. Actually,
Oh, it does. Okay, that's cool. Actually.
yeah.
All right. I'm hitting new game. We will be playing this in English. I cannot read Japanese. Gentle, kind, or mean logic. Action difficulty, gentle, kind, and mean. That's a very interesting difficulty setting. We'll just start with
Yeah.
normal. Only sometimes can I do logic puzzles. Also, let me know if the game is too low in the stream.
I love how few of your guesses were actual like talents people can have.
Oops.
So funny.
Flashing lights warning. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the hiccups. This is terrible.
Or prove it. Prove that you have the hiccups.
I sure hope that makes it stop. Rip that guy. Spooky ooky bear.
I love his shitty little face.
God, I haven't seen that terrible, terrible smile in years.
I know. He haunts my dreams.
Oh, something something high school. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. I totally missed that first line. Hope's Peak Academy brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students This is so campy already, okay? Was me.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the
Price tag and
inside.
Brooke jump scare, yeah.
I always forget.
I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. With basic bitch main character guy. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or mutant or whatever. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever's the most popular at that particular moment. I hate him already. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kinds of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary. Still. Here I am, standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. I've been flashbanged. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are truly elite in their field. Keep it coming. Apparently my friend kind of knows them. Guess everything they're state of the art. This year's ultimate pop sensation is going to be there. Yeah, the ultimate baseball pro is going to be there too. So jealous. It's only for winners. How can anyone even get in? Well, anyone can't. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So, to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. And all I saw was talk about ultimate students, who were way beyond your average high schooler. Yeah, I would not have pinned her as a pop star. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the world. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was a cleanup hitter for the National High School Champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. Ah. Why are you flashbanging me again? And then there's the ultimate fashionista. Maybe in 2002. Check out all the latest dresses and fashions. Hello, Koi Kai. Wait, that's one of you guys, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. Okay, she's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Incorrect. Okay, yeah, that's fitting. Some kind of gang member. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader, too. The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate gambler. Oh man, can I pinpoint who I think any of these are? The ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who'd wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they just be average students like me without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond... No kidding! No kidding! The most average fucking person in the school has no notable personality. Who could have seen it coming? All right, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent to me and to see why. Oh boy. Excuse me. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. Luck isn't an achievement. I know that we like to treat it that way in society, that, oh, you just got lucky is an achievement. It's not an achievement. You did nothing to deserve this. You were just a normal, boring dude. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Yeah, I get that. He's literally lucky, but it's not a skill. It's not a skill. Honestly, I probably would have just been better off declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life...
Unlucky would say.
Excuse you? Every time I unmute in Discord, it progresses the dialogue. All right.
Oh my god.
But then, actually standing there in front of the school... Let me go back! I don't know what he said. Still, I just can't stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. I find it very funny that Bryce Papenbrook is playing the generic-ass main character. There's a reaction mode. Open transcript, F2. Nope, F2 doesn't work. All right. Incoming students, main hall, 8 a.m. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but what do you mean it's not for a little while? 8 a.m. is early. I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first step toward the main hall. I'm sure it wasn't important. It's just main character monologue. Sarcasm. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says it's 7:10 a.m. He is so early. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. Makes sense nobody would be here yet. I was so wound up I got here way too early. I'll have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... Well, I should take a look around. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. No, you saying that he's just a little birthday boy is not serving for me to support him at all. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope's Peak Academy. What is that? Is that a lizard? Because if it's a lizard, then yeah, it is better. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least, that's what I was hoping for. He's a Mary Sue!
I'm saying he is.
Oh, he's better than a lizard? No, absolutely not.
He is a lizard.
Okay, I like
Or he's
lizards,
literally
though.
just nice.
It's literally just a little guy.
That makes him so boring.
He's literally just nice.
He's literally just a little guy. I think I'm gonna turn this to controller controls. We don't use that word in 2020. What word don't we use?
Mary Sue.
No.
Misogynistic.
There's not a dude version of it.
Yes, there is. It's Gary
Yeah.
Stew.
Okay, it's a Gary. He's a Gary Stew.
You also just met him.
I sure did. I'm already judging him.
My God.
You guys can blame yourselves because the first task you gave me was judge these people.
It's valid.
All right, we did.
Yeah, actually, you got us there.
Got me there. Okay. And the instant I took that first step forward, fuck me, something twisted. It was like some kind of illusion melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. And the next moment, everything went black. That's how it all began. And how life as I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope's Peak Academy wasn't because I had the ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. I like the Vegas sign. Yes, I would like to save my data. In this, yeah. Oh, lots of save slots. That bodes well. Yeah. I like that the UI became a lot less basic. Like, immediately. What? Where am I? Woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? What does it say? Oh, okay, I see. It's like internal, external. Got it. Get zonked. Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. Firstly, we'd like to explain the basic controls. I can aim with the mouse, and I can interact with it by pressing a button. And presto, you'll investigate that object. Oh, use WASD to adjust your viewpoint. Or you can press and hold the right mouse button and... I see some broken code. And move the mouse around. Why don't you try looking around the classroom? That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool that I must have left out. Oh, he's a drooler too. I'll have to clean that up later. Hey, what's on that desk? Hey there, new kid. Next semester's about to start today. This school will be your entire world. An orientation guide? It's some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet, and there's something handwritten on it. Next semester's about to start. Starting today, the school will be your entire world. What the hell? Is this someone's idea of a joke? There's a TV. The school is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not that weird to have TVs in here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. Geez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have to keep these weirdos from just wandering in. Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what it's for. What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window should be. But it looks like some kind of metal plate's been bolted over it. And if I were to knock on it... Bang, bang. Yep, definitely metal. Thick, too. Very solid. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is... I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall, and then someone carried me here. If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom inside Hope's Peak Academy. But then if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like a prison or something. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now. He's a metal detector. You can leave the classroom by pressing R. Well, maybe I don't want to leave the classroom. Oh, leave the area? Not quite. Is there anything else for me to spot? Okay. We're just repeating. Got it. That's good, because I have listening comprehension problems. Alright, we will leave. Geez, this hallway's kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall. Yeah, these textures, like, was this a DS game originally? Like, because that's what it feels like. Oh, shift while moving to run. And tab brings up the map.
The PSP game.
PSP, that makes sense. Press tab again to close the map. How convenient. Oh, now I'm in first person. I can't. Despair Hotel? Guess it's a place for people to stay overnight. But anyway, I need to get to the main hall. Am I gonna look at the map? I guess I'm looking at the map. All right, we got a weird bear room over here. Can I go in here? I wonder where this red door leads. I'm starting to feel sick standing here. Well, that's probably not good for you, bro. AV room. I did not expect there to be some wandering around. The school store. I guess it's not open. Okay, that's not like a concerning piece of news at all. The nurse's office. Off limits, it looks like. Let me go piss, girl. The boys' bathroom. Good thing I don't have to go. The girls' bathroom. Not that it matters, but it's locked. Why did you try it? Why did you try it? Okay, we got stairs up and down. That's the gym. We're gonna go this way. Not that it matters, but it's locked. What if it did matter? By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.
Whoa, hey! Another new kid?
Oh my god.
Huh? Then you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
Okay, was that redhead dude or was that like Mr. Glasses back there? Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked by the school. There's turns on the cameras. Are we not concerned about this? I looked around at everyone who'd gathered there, taking in their faces one at a time. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming from each of them. Oh, his sprite is even worse. What is this, a portal thing? Nothing wrong with that. Gotta keep the students safe. Okay. How's it going? My name's Makoto Negi. Is it not Agi? Or is it like, how do I pronounce it? Nariegi? Sorry I'm late. Bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden, I was just asleep. Nothing happened. You walked into the school, you felt dizzy, and then you woke up in a classroom. That is not a bunch of stuff. That is 3 things. And you listed one of them. Huh? Whoa, you too? I don't know what kind of voice to give this guy, but we'll figure it out. Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser. She got clothes in her hands. All right. No, I hate this guy's character design. So strange. I declare beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is a strange situation indeed. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now. Got it. Just a moment. There's something else we must address. Yeah. Listen to me. Okay, Phoenix, right? Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you were aware the meeting was to start at 8 a.m. sharp. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you, and you must accept your due punishment.
What?
She has freckles? I did not know that. What's your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over it.
That's right.
Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves?
Huh?
The hell? Now's no time for friggin' introductions. Well, maybe, but it may be good to at least find out who we all are before digging into the bigger problems here. I mean, how are we even supposed to talk to each other if we do not know each other's names?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, so let's get introductions out of the way, and then we can move on to whatever else. Sound good? I'm still totally lost, but I think it's best to just focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is as good a chance as I'm gonna get. I already looked everyone up on that Hope's Peak Academy thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. Aim at a student and then click on them. You're asking me to keep track of conversations? When I forget what I said to somebody 35 seconds ago? Kiyotaka Ishimaru.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade.
Whose voice is that? Yeah, everything's got to be militaristic for this guy. What? His fucking eyebrows are sending me. So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on that thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a flawless honor student. He's also known for the work he's done with the community's Public Morals Committee. They say he respects rules above all else, earning him the title of Ultimate Moral Compass. Okay. He's literally a hall monitor. He does. Yep. Anyway,
He is a fucking hall monitor.
That is so funny. He takes his job very
The literal
seriously, guys.
translation is hall monitor.
Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Naegi, right? I laugh in the face of danger. That's a good name, a strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name.
You hear me?
And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every day.
Got it.
Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into, right? Right. He felt. This guy's kind of annoying. All right, shy girl.
Not that you'll remember my name anyway.
So right. Clocked her. Clocked her.
I'm Toko Fukawa.
Ultimate writing prodigy. She looks like a writer. Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10 that got everyone talking and launched her literary career. Then 2 years ago, she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. You're like 15. How do you have a masterpiece love story if you've never been in love at 15? All right. Book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest men poll. Okay. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes and all her books are instant bestsellers. Which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, what with her masterpiece being a romance and all.
What's your problem?
It's not polite to stare, you know? Yeah. So what's going through her head is, hi, my name is Toku Fukuoka. I'm extremely nervous about introducing myself and I'm not very good at talking to people, but you've just stared at me for a full minute and a half without saying anything because you're going through your own internal monologue.
What the heck?
Stop staring at me like I'm some filthy creature. A filthy creature? No, I just thought... I know what you just thought. You thought you've never seen such an ugly woman. You just thought that was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all.
I'm telling you.
Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true. Otherwise I know you can't stand looking at me.
Anyway,
Oh my god. Whatever, I don't care. I'm used to it. Girl, calm down. Calm down. Wow, talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author would look like. Or be like.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono. I look forward to getting to know you.
The ultimate pop sensation. The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, and that pleasant scent I can't quite place. Please don't sniff the girls. Sayaka Mizono. I saw her name in that thread online. Frankly, I was pretty surprised. Great googly sumugly. Yeah, what's that? Who's that voice? She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer.
For context, the same voice actress voices a character in the third game called Samugi.
Oh, I see. Googly Sumugli. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that's funny. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and magazines everywhere. But actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out she'd be going to the school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but okay, I'm gonna like pause for a second, and I just like the amount of like, you know, it makes sense to reduce the amount of like rendering detail that you do on characters that are not the character that is the focus of the scene. But the two in the back just look like extras from Ruby, like season 1 Ruby. Like, there's nothing going on there. The girl on the right, head empty. Well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful, almost like a doll or something. Yeah, I don't... She's a telepath. Okay. I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive. Huh? Did you hear me? Fucking, she's a psychic. Okay. Kidding. I just have really good intuition. She's a sharp one.
Hey,
By any chance. Now what?
huh?
Yeah, it must be it. I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto did.
Just hold on.
Geez, you guys, how long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth? Bro, we've said 3 sentences to each other. Sorry, I just got carried away, I guess.
You hear me?
Self-introductions are for introducing yourself, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat. You're right. Oh my god. Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later. She just fades away. Sounded like Sayaka really had something she wanted to say. It's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later. Eye contact is not welcome in a school environment. Baldi's Basics ass character. You know what? You right. All right, Leon.
Oh, the name's Leon Kuwata. What's up?
I'm just taking in his character design. Also, I have an ad gonna start in a few minutes, so I'll get through these intros and then probably like pause for the ad. Yo, the name's Leon Kuwata. What's up? What? This is what people thought were like cool skateboarder dudes in the 2000s. And that wasn't blood on his shirt like I thought it was. I recognize that name. Oh, he's the baseball guy. Okay, that tracks, I guess. He played for the National High School Champs as their cleanup hitter, the ultimate baseball star. Yeah, the rings in his goatee are killing me. And that superb athletic specimen is... You? Seriously? Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm just surprised. I figured with you being the ultimate baseball star and all. What were you expecting? Some kind of kid with a shaved head? Shaved head? No, I was just expecting more of a, you know, sporty looking traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you looked then. What? Oh man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously? I hate that picture.
What the crap?
This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like that is part of national championship regulations.
I mean, seriously?
But now I refuse to cut my hair, and I'm not gonna dye it back to normal either.
Hey, listen.
Actually, can I be totally honest with you?
You know,
I don't like baseball, like at all. I've never gone to a single practice. He's never practiced and he was still his team's star player? He's some kind of prodigy. As soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. Now I have my own dream for the future. A dream for the future? My only path in life is getting into music. Yeah, rock star vibes. Okay, I got that too. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right? I was not wrong when I said pop punk.
You know what I mean.
I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar, and we're set.
How cool is that?
This new version of me, that's chasing after my dream. It's like super cool to the max. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball all-star. Syra is like the deuteragonist of the third game. I'm Googling what that word means. Second most important character of the... Okay, that... I had a feeling, but you know, I wanted to be sure I knew what the word meant. Alright, and his name is Hifumi?
I am Hifumi Yamada.
Oh, I gave him the right voice earlier.
My nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega.
I don't mind.
Why would anybody call you that? I flipped my mic around because I hit it. Whoops. He looks like a fucking capybara.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D art? Is he an artist? No. No, don't loop me in with this guy. Oh shit, my ad break. I just realized that the ad break had started.
How you feeling so far?
Oh, I don't think you guys got to see me react to this guy, to Makoto.
I am subscribed with Prime, so I did.
Okay.
I am not, so I'm on the ad.
Yeah, I just looked down and I was like, oh shit, the ad break. Yeah, he said to call me the Alpha and Omega and I lost it.
Okay, no, I saw that. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I got that.
So Court, his talent does not translate very well. Actually, did you mute back in Discord? Sorry.
No, I didn't mute back in Discord. I'm not progressing the text anymore until I get off the ad.
Okay, his talent does not translate well at all. They call him like the fanfic creator. He's not. He's something called a doujinshi artist. So he is not a writer. He is an artist.
Yep.
It was a really, really bad translation, and you can tell, like, the localizers really weren't sure what to do with Danganronpa at first.
It's also older before we got really good translations of things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, there
They
isn't
got- Oh, sorry.
really much like a doujinshi and artist
Well,
in America.
We
Well,
have
comic.
comics,
Well,
which is like, oh god.
Self-published comics wasn't as huge back then as it was in Japan.
That's true. It's just like
Doujinsi's basically just self-published works.
Yeah,
Sorry.
self-published comic artists.
most unofficial translations that I saw that didn't use doujin used comic artist as a comparison. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
His is just really difficult to translate, but I would not have used fanfic creator because it implies writing when he's very much an artist.
Yeah, me looking at like what exactly is this, and it's self-published print works such as magazines, manga, and novels, part of a wider category of doujin. Self-published works, they're often derivative of existing works and created by amateurs, though some professional artists participate. So it's like fan art. He's a fan artist.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no,
basically.
Like, fanfic artist term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a zine guy.
oh yeah, I guess it's
yeah,
the
that's-
creator.
That would have been so good.
Those didn't exist back
Oh,
then, like
yeah.
widely like
Nope.
they do now.
They did
That
not.
actually would have been. But Court, when you're done with all of the character introductions, I'd say look at the splash arts I sent earlier. They're all very good.
Okay, I will. Yeah, 2010 was a different time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sure was.
Oh my
2010.
gosh. I hate his voice. Okay, when I hit the mute button, it will also progress. I'm just gonna read the text. World of 2D. Well, in that world, I am well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. I hate him. I once sold 10,000 copies of my fan comics at a school festival. The event has passed into legend. Nobody sells 10,000 copies of a comic at a school festival. Like straight up. It doesn't matter what timeline you live in. That doesn't happen. Unless it's... Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying I'd painted the event. How stupid can you be? That's too bad about them, but selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable.
However,
The words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I'm like Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my time. I am a soldier, serving night and day to destroy all mindless preconceptions about fanfiction. I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naegi, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. For my work is filled with deepest meaning. What kind of meaning?
yes indeed.
Oh, I don't like where this is going. It's about embracing our basest urges. I don't think I want to comprehend it. I don't like him. Oh, I hope he dies. Okay, now to talk to those 5 people over there. All right, let's go, Tom girl.
Heya! I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends just call me Hina. Sup?
Swimming pro. Okay, I was very right on my athletic Tom girl take. Aoi Asahina. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic cadet. She is without a doubt the ultimate swimming pro. The combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions. Why? Why would you put it that way? Why would you draw attention to it by throwing an in there, sir? Such a man. He's been widely discussed online. So, what was your name again? Sorry, totally forgot. Makoto Naegi. Oh yeah, I know of something like that. No, not something like that. It is that.
You got it!
Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now. Yeah, vibes. I didn't catch your name the first time. It sounded like about what I remembered. I'm gonna just put that in right now. It's okay, we allow that.
Yeah!
Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi. She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. What are you doing?
Huh?
You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times. I've never heard that before in my life. Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name? You spell it exactly how it sounds. Well, I have no idea. I'll just figure it out later and write it down.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to meet ya. Sure, same here. Well, one thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy. ADHD the character?
Hello. Nice to meet you. Chihiro Fujisaki.
Okay. The other like normal shy girl take was not off. She's a programmer. All right. Good on this game for breaking the norms of what somebody would expect the programmer to be, because that is still a very like dude focused like line of work in a lot of ways. So like good on you guys. Sorry, I get kind of embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here. Nice to meet you. Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said nice to meet you.
I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Yeah, good point. Sorry. You don't have to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she's created. She's the ultimate programmer. She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going, which has endeared her to her legion of fans. Oh, why is she? No, you don't cry. Girl, don't cry. So listen, I'm
sorry.
really sorry. What are you apologizing for now? No, is this Nin? This is just Nin. I have to protect her at all costs. Well, just because you seem upset. You must be mad at me, right? No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something. Lost in thought? Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad. I'm starting to understand why her fans are so into her. And then he follows it up with that. Oh, I can observe the that surveillance camera has what looks like a gun attached to it. There's no way that's a real gun, right? The same thing for this one. Yeah. Holy cow, what's with this huge metal hatch? Looks like the kind of thing you'd see in a secret military base or something. This is the same main hall I was in before, right? The store definitely wasn't here then. All right, Kyoko. Yeah, big detective vibes. Is she like a golfer or something? Because I think that would be really funny. Can I ask your name?
My name is Kyoko Kirigiri.
Oh, she's got a heart-shaped head. Ultimate question mark? She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but, you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope's Peak Academy thread. And I did see that there were students like me, ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them? Nah. So what are you doing at this school? What's that supposed to mean? No, I just meant like getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So what ultimate something are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you? You go, girl. Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. No, I don't have to tell you anything, so I'm not going to. Get his ass. Okay, she's got a little like bird symbol on her tie. And she had gloves with like holes in them. Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking maybe she got picked up by chance like me, but... Her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, no point in asking. All right, Junko.
Hi, I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh, she got energy. Look at her fucking goofy ass smile. Ultimate fashionista. Anybody would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that quite doesn't match up to reality. That doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh?
Come on.
Oh, are you talking about my photo, like cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. That's right, Adobe. Photoshopped is a verb now, and you can't stop it. Oh, she has a Valley Girl accent in the anime? Okay, I can give her a Valley Girl accent. Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back, like with computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real.
What can we do?
Oh, come on. Don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos. If you're surprised by that, you'd be totally blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours. They make the eyes and junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain. Oh. So many dreams are getting crushed today. All right, Mondo.
Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking meet you.
Damn. Mondo Owada, huh? Which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. Yes, and the real message of this game is not that murder is bad, it's that teenage boys are dumb. Yes. Nice to meet you too.
Yo.
Hell yeah. Better be careful around him. One wrong word, and I could wake up at the bottom of the sea. I'm saving her for last. We're going in reverse order.
I am Celestia Ludenberg.
Oh, she's like German girl. Okay. She's got planets for earrings, or are they bells? Okay, butterfly tie. Celestia Luden, huh? Ludenberg. It is my name. But if you don't mind, I would prefer you to call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right?
Huh?
Of course. Why do you ask? If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? I don't know what you are talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. But as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. Yeah, she's got like a little like weird finger claw thing going on. All right. She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. I guess the rumors in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg. She's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, everything about her is warped in a veil of lies. They say she entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title Queen of Liars. We gotta watch out for this bitch. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did. You go, girl. Queen behavior. I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I better watch myself around her. Yeah, okay, what is now I have a better look at his outfit. His hair makes no sense.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
I know I will. Yasuhiro Hagakure, known as Supernova in the Psychic? Yeah. The trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't get all that fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty much beyond me. Still, I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be
Ah, okay, I give up. Huh? What happened?
serious?
I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I totally saw it. Saw what? A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot, running off with a skyfish in its mouth. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get real deep into Lemuria and its civilization. What? I'm not allowed to drink. We're in high school.
You know?
This is a grown man. This is a grown man. With like 15-year-olds. Drop out. Get a GED. Move on with your life. He's a grown man here with children. Oh dear. Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times, see, and, well, it's a long story. A few times? Yeah, I bet that is a long story. I would have held him back for his dreads alone. This guy, like my dad, failed Algebra 1 3 times. You don't graduate, you just drop out. Byakuya Togami? He's rich boy, rich fuck boy. Hi, nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard. There isn't really anything I can do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami. He's the heir apparent of his family's massive... I was right! Called it! He just has rich boy vibes. He's already started managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of Ultimate Affluent Progeny. The ultimate Nepo baby. Yes, it was accurate. It was accurate. My daddy bought me this title was accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. Blech. That's everything I learned about him from that Hope Speak Academy thread online.
Come on.
We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you going to stand there? Go away. I'm sick of looking at you. Zora says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level. Like a king in training. Seto Kaiba ass motherfucker.
I am Sakura Okami.
Why is she so red? Is she sunburnt? Except no Kaiba's. Okay, martial artist? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, geez, I almost asked her if she was a guy. I had to ask too, it's okay. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball, as you would deserve! But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won despite being a girl. This is just women slander. She's the ultimate martial artist. She's fought in over 400 masters and never lost a single one. Did she fight a tiger? She got big ass scars. The thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her Ogre. Some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates, the famed missing link. Bro, people mean. Any incoming Hope Peak Academy students who are reading this, let me warn you right now. If you value your life, avoid
Yay,
her at
David.
all costs. David! Hi, David! Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that. Huh? Yes? I snapped to attention without even realizing it. And then she started to poke and prod at my body. Why? What are you? Muscular quality and quantity is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. What a shame. Oh wait, wrong voice. How do I even do her voice? It's just that. What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I'm not sure that's such a shame for me. And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they are all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of something. Okay, time to get down to business. This is no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Oh, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about?
Listen.
Well, you see, Makoto, you just said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, at the same time, the same is true for all of us. What? Seriously?
I mean, seriously?
Just after each of us got to the main hall, we lost consciousness. When we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? But that's just weird. That every one of us would get knocked out like that? Yeah, David, I did pick my 5, but the bear wasn't allowed to be included. I got Sakura, I got Junko, I got the main character, I got this guy, and then who did I fit in for the last one? That wasn't those characters after you guys said the bear doesn't count. Oh yeah, Kirigiri, who I called Detective Girl.
Piece of shit!
Exactly. That's why we're all freaking out. And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classroom and hallways were, right? But instead of normal glass windows, it was a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about?
Are you for real?
Plus all my stuff's missing, even my cell phone. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either. PDA? Those didn't last long. And then there's the main hall here.
Public display of affection in a school environment. Also, Court, you can look at the splash art now.
Oh, you see, if I can't tab out of the game without progressing the game. But on next ad break, I will.
Ah, fair.
The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch.
What does this mean?
But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here.
What the heck?
What's it doing there? Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something?
Is it like...
What, like a kidnapping? You think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off and we're not actually at school?
Hey, come on.
Don't think like that. Cheer up. Bet this is all just part of the school's orientation procedure.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. So I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit.
I see.
Oh, so you think they wanted us to do something? You think they wanted to do something to surprise us?
What the hell?
Well, if that's all it is, it's a nap time. It's nap time for me. Based.
You know what I mean.
I was up way too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating. But then it began. Ding dong, bing bong.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
Okay, that's about the voice that I would expect him to have.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
That voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, so completely unconcerned. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident. That is a very specific way to put that, and I don't know if that's accurate.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony right now. Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
What the hell was that just now?
Goodbye.
Well then, if you'll excuse me. Hey, what, you're gonna take off like that?
Could it be?
Oh yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us pumped up for the entrance ceremony. Man, thank God it was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked if this was real.
You know?
All right, guess I'll head out too. Wonder what they got planned for us next. My dude said like, he did the fade out gif. Damn, I was totally looking forward to that nap too. Why'd they have to go and kill the mood?
Huh?
Wait for me, I want to go with you. That is that then. I will see you all there.
Anyway.
Not that anyone cares, but I'm gonna go too. Fucking tsundere ass bitch. Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I'd had before, I couldn't get it out of my head. And it looked like I wasn't the only one. This doesn't seem right.
This is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird.
However.
Maybe, but just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here?
I see.
If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right. But still, I'm really nervous. We don't have a choice. We have to go. I said go to the gym, right? Yes, let's save. Yeah, I do not want to speak to Hifumi again. No, thank you. That guy's a creep. There's a TV. Okay, we already... Trophy cases? None of these characters are going to SeaWorld. They're dancing with Sans while bald.
Hey, come on.
God, I had no idea this Hope's Peak Academy place was going to be such a pain in my balls. It really ain't that much different from the time I spent in juvie. Hell, this place is even worse. And why isn't there anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
This is bad.
Isn't that, like, seriously not good? They're just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later. I'm sure of it. All we can do is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Shit.
Well, the hell, it ain't like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with.
Damn it.
Hey, whoever called us here.
What are you thinking?
Mondo, stop! No running!
Well then.
I shall go too. We can leave him here all alone. We can leave him here all alone. It's okay. Tab key to observe the room you're in. Observing will display what people and objects you can interact with. Sorry for the late notice. Interesting. Display case. There are all kinds of trophies and plaques inside. Of course, all the students who go here are ultimate, right? This is probably just a tiny fraction of all their awards. Okay. That's the exit. We already seen the TV. Let's see what Kyoko thinks. Total silence. For whatever reason, she's the only one managing to stay calm. Or maybe I'm just imagining that. Okay, they had already said this dialogue, so we're going in here. Oh, I didn't look around. Oops. Forgot about the look around. Still filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. And I saw what was waiting for us there. Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony.
Yo.
See? I told ya, it's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. Hiro was right, but in a way, that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were. Well, I did guess that Punk Boy was gonna be the murderer. I was just like, I think he's the killer before I knew anything about him.
Hey there, howdy, hello. Is everyone here? Good. Then let's get things rolling.
Huh? Teddy bear?
Leon.
I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma! And I am this school's headmaster.
It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place. All that anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear.
Say what?
That teddy bear can talk! Calm down. I'm sure there's just a speaker inside of it.
Hey, come on now.
I told you already, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma, and I'm your headmaster.
Say what?
And moved.
Shit.
Seriously, man? Calm down. It's probably just a remote control toy or something. Dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deep, deeper than the Mariana Trench. My remote control system is so complex, even the folks at NASA can't recreate or comprehend it. But don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear that.
Well,
Bear that, really. You are unfortunate. What a burn of you are unfortunate. Now then, moving on, we really must hurry and get started.
come on.
Giving up already? No other stupid bear puns?
Now then.
Quiet down now, quiet down. Okay, so he has abandoned the gag.
Good morning.
Everyone, stand at attention and bow. And good morning.
You hear me?
So iconic that Lady Gaga uses the same sample. Good morning.
What's your problem?
You don't have to say it back.
Now then.
Let us commence with a most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk a bit about what your school life here will be like. And now, make no mistakes, you few students so full of potential represent the hope of the world. And to protect such splendid hope, you will all live in a communal life. You will all live a communal life together solely within the confines of this school. Everyone will live in harmony. together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school. You just repeated the same thing you just said. Huh? Ah, now then, regarding the end date for this communal life, there isn't one. Okay. This is such a creature and I love him. In other words, you'll all be here until the day you die. Such is the school life you've been assigned. What did he just say? Until the day we die?
Yep.
Oh, but fear not. We have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the common conveniences.
Hold on a second.
That's the least of our worries right now? Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right? I am not screwing with you. I am no liar. Of that you can be 100% sure. Ah, and just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world. So, you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond these walls ever again. Cut off? All those metal plates all over the school. They're here to keep us trapped in here? That's exactly what they're there for. No matter how much you may yell and scream for help, help will not come. This is just Squid Game, but way before it. So, with all of that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon.
Hey, come on.
Come on, what the hell is this? I don't care if the school or whoever else is behind it all. This is just a really bad joke. Yeah, cut this shit out. It isn't funny anymore. You keep saying this is a lie or a joke. A bunch of skeptics, all of you.
What are you gonna do?
Guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up at an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor. Well, you'll have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
Having to live here forever would be quite the problem.
What's this?
Come now, what's the matter with all of you? You decided of your own free will to attend Hope's Peak Academy, didn't you? And now, before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've already decided you want to leave?
Hey,
Oh, but you know. I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school. Really?
actually,
Headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for those of you who would like to leave. Call it the graduation clause.
now then.
Yeah, menacing smile. Now, let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. If someone were to disrupt that harmony, they alone would be allowed to leave the school. That, my students, is the graduation clause. What do you mean by disrupt the harmony? Well, you know, if one person were to murder another... Murder?
Yes, indeed.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting. How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst ways possible. A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold. I bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of some human catching a salmon, huh? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world. But, you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a darkened shadow of despair. And I just find that so darn exciting.
What the hell?
What the hell are you talking about? To kill each other To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it.
What are you saying?
We know what it means. That's not the problem. Why do we have to kill each other?
Say what?
Yeah, stop it. Stop blabbering on with all this nonsense. Just let us go home already.
Blabbering.
Uh-oh. Oh, you've unlocked the unhinged, like...
Stop blabbering on about blabbering on!
You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go, let us go. You keep saying the same thing over and over and over. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your world. Got it? You can kill as much as you want to kill. So go ahead. Go on a killing spree. All right, come on. How long are you going to keep this up? Huh? You got us, okay? You scared the hell out of us. So you can go ahead and reveal the trick now. Reveal the trick? Yeah, because, I mean, you know, this is all some kind of trick and all, right? So, like, dude, shut the hell up and get out of my way. Like, I feel like he could absolutely probably murder somebody. Shoving Hiro aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like thunder. Listen up, asshole. This shit's gone way too far. What the hell kind of joke is this?
What's the matter?
Joke? What do you mean? Like your hair? He's been slayed. Call the ambulance. We call the police. We have to report a murder.
You son of a bitch.
Mondo roared out, and then there was all of a sudden, boom. It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. All right, anime moment. He flew at Monokuma, fast and straight as a bullet. He locked in onto its target. Court is going to end up siding with the bear.
Little piece of shit. I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell. Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds!
What? Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations!
I like the arm where the black arm connects to the body. I like the like PNG like halo that's going on there. I'm just like I am taking note of like the art and what was like professionally acceptable to do back in PSP era. And I'm like, wow, we know how to paint digitally a lot better now, just like as a society. But also, I like the brushy kind of painting thing. It's fun. I like it.
Shut the fuck up! Let me out of here, I swear to Christ! Hey, damn it.
What? No smartass comeback this time?
Piece of shit!
Stop that goddamn beeping and say something!
Watch out!
Watch out. Get rid of it. Uh-oh.
Huh?
Hurry up and throw it. I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what. Without a word, he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma. And as soon as he did, she's absolutely going to live. She's the only one with a brain cell in this situation. The hell?
What the?
That sure as shit wasn't a joke. It blew the hell up. There was a painful ringing in my ears, and I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's in real life, I'd never seen anything like it.
But
You know, that means that the teddy bear's been destroyed, right?
Hey!
Hey, I told you I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma. Not the cartoon sound effects. There's another one.
Damn
You son of a bitch. You seriously tried to kill me just now.
Of course!
Well, yes, I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you'd better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't just get off with a little swat on the butt.
this is bad.
Hey, so does this mean there's like a bunch more of you around somewhere?
Yep.
Monokuma cameras have been placed all throughout the school. Yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all just saw what happened, right? And I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time, so don't let it happen again. That's not even punishment. That's just wrong. Well, then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you. This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally, we call it the e-handbook. Yes, well, moving on. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Okay. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that. Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it. It'll keep on ticking. And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand an impact of force up to 10 tons. It's very resistant. It contains all of our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly. You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of the school regulations will not be tolerated. Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws.
Yes, indeed.
The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial we have strict punishments in place for violators. Okay, well, that brings our entrance ceremony to a close. Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life, and see ya! The cartoon sound effects get me. And with that, he was gone, leaving all of us in a state of shock. So guys, how would you define what we just experienced? How? Why? I don't understand any of this. We have to live here forever? Or kill? What? What just happened?
Calm down.
Everyone, we need to calm down. Firstly, let's just take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Detective Ass 5, based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number one is that we each stay here, living a communal life together until the day we die. And that other choice is, if we want to get out of here alive, we will have to kill someone, right? But killing someone, that's... We were abducted out of nowhere and stuffed into this place meant to look like a school. And now we're supposed to start killing each other? This is just what happened.
Ridiculous.
A lie. A lie is what it is. All these ridiculous things we've heard. This has to be fake. Right now, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is there anyone here who's seriously considering all this? To that, nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. They all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is somebody going to betray us? Da da da! And that was how my new school life began. This school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high, is not a school of hope. It's a school of despair. Deception. Disgrace.
You're gonna have to deal with a chorus of us just yelling despair constantly in your chat.
So it's playing this cutscene that it played when I launched the game. But I'm gonna play it again. Okay, cool. I can tab out of the game. Hello, I can tab out of the game, it turns out.
God, this song goes so hard.
This song is seared into my brain.
Spam alert.
Oh no. This is terrible, David. Not the Access Powers menu. Okay, where did you post the lineup, June? Or all the character
Here.
portraits?
They show you some in like the theme, but not all.
Man, why does he have tissues by his desk?
Ew.
He's the worst.
Oh, he is the worst. Okay, my man got tarot cards. She got books. She just is. Bro.
She's serving. She's serving face. That's all she needs to do.
Donuts make
Yeah,
donuts.
she ran it back at Krispy Kreme. Hey, hold on. I'm looking at the rest of these. What game? Why? Oh, okay. Receive the school crest present. Yes, I would like to save my data.
You see the second batch?
Yeah, I'm like looking through them. I didn't want it to sit on a black screen.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I can in fact tab out. My man is so basic he lost his shoe. Oh yeah, that's a good baseball splash art.
Yeah.
Hall monitor.
Hall monitor.
She's the hall monitor. He keeps us safe in our school.
God.
Surely no killing game will happen under his watch.
Yeah, Nepo Baby really is just Nepo Baby. He's got a fucking sledgehammer?
Yeah, he needs that.
It's not even in perspective.
It's just a
stop sign.
It's just a cinder block on a. Oh, it is a stop sign. I see it now. My bad.
It's a stop sign.
Wait, yeah, it is.
Behind his head.
Shoulder. Look behind his shoulder.
Oh.
Something is fine.
Okay, I see. I didn't even like clock that. All right, well that makes a lot more sense. It's the little thing that holds the stop sign up.
I've never noticed that before. I'm a fake Danganronpa fan.
It bothers me that the arc of cards Celeste has made is not perfectly circular. I've never paid close attention to that, but I'm like, I really hate this detail.
It very much looks like somebody like tried to make a brush that was the cards. This is weird because it's got weird black wibbly wobblies all around the cards. Which now makes me think they just drew it and then they just grabbed a bunch of card images and overlaid them.
Those like black scratchy lines are like a cornerstone of the art style.
Yep.
My ad is going.
Oh yeah.
It's ad time. What are they advertising now?
They're advertising. Not showing an ad for me right now.
By the way, Court, your dissatisfaction with Naegi as a protagonist makes me confident you would really like Hinata from the second game.
Yeah, Hinata's great. He's voiced by Johnny Young Bosch.
Excellent. Like, Naegi might have a personality in there somewhere.
He does.
He does.
You've known him for all of like 2 hours, so.
It has been 2 hours. Holy shit.
Yeah. These games are long.
It's interesting to kind of see like what kind of thing you can do with a visual novel. As a person who has played hardly any, this is good for me.
This was my first introduction to the ends.
This was mine too.
Oh yeah.
I think 999 was one of my first introductions to VN. But don't quote me on that, because it's been a very long time and I've played a lot of it. No, wait, it was Lanad. No, it was not. It was 999.
Oh, excuse me. All right. It tells me that the ad break is over, so I'm going to jump back into whatever the fuck is going on here.
Have fun.
I am morbing a little bit.
Oh yeah. Have fun.
You must kill someone if you want to leave? My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. I hate Hamster Man. Every time I look at him, I just cringe. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. Oh, now the ad break starts? Bro, I waited for an ad break to start, but it hadn't started. Now it started.
Yeah, there it goes.
Lord. Okay,
showing
well,
the substance on a streaming service.
Can't read.
That's fun.
this is fine. It gives me an opportunity to refill my drink because I have definitely done things to my vocal cords. So, let me get some burb text.
Right.
Actually, Aoni's not a. Aoni's not a VN. I was just thinking of RPG Maker games. Whoops.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Okay, be right back.
Yeah,
Speaking
I was
of
like,
Aoni, you should look what I put in Mean Graveyard.
yeah, it's really
Why don't you
good.
Put it in graveyard.
Yeah. Yep. 999 was almost definitely my first VN. But if Aoni count, then it would be Aoni.
You said RPG Maker, so I went, oh my god, I know an RPG Maker because I played Aoni like instantly after I got into Danganronpa.
Everyone loves Aoni.
Oh, that music triggers my fight or flight.
We need to make Court play Aoni.
Oh my god.
That would be a short.
Real torment.
Other than
It's short, yeah.
you all and Kaylin mentioned.
Wait, you've never played Aoni?
Oh.
Oh my
we need to make David play Aoni.
Wait, we need to make Court and David play Aoni simultaneously.
Aw, winning.
Make them race.
Exactly.
We also need to make Kaylin play real Aoni.
Oh no! Not the Italia.
Oh my god, Kaylin, can I tell you something shameful? That was how I was introduced to Aoni, only because I saw Heda Oni content, and so I found the real game.
Like
Yeah.
damage and flip.
Yeah. I got exposed to Aoni because RPG Maker horror games were like a special interest of mine for a long time. I didn't know Italia Aoni existed. What the fuck?
No, June, they had like, not only did the game exist, I was exposed to it via like, they had like fan animated AMVs to Skillet songs, and that was how I found out about it, because I was I was a Skillet enjoyer.
Okay, I found out about another through AMVs of Skillet songs, so I can't judge you for that. Same with Corpse Party, actually. I think I found out about Corpse Party through a Skillet AMV. Either way, Courtney, David, and perhaps Kayla need to play classic Ao Oni.
It's really good.
Oh, good night, Lynn.
Night, Lynn.
She has a bedtime. Healthy bedtime. Clanad, 999, Saya no Uta.
Sings is not like the other.
Yeah, I think I was like 12 or 13.
Oh god.
Do not. That's all I'll say on that. Do not.
I've gotten my fill from auxiliary sources at this point to know I'm not interested in Saya no Uta.
Auxiliary sources.
I have spoiler character to morb about.
Yeah.
Soundtrack is good.
Yeah. Also, it's an eroge, so I don't think any of you would be interested in that to begin with. I wasn't interested in that.
12 years old.
No, definitely not. Higurashi and Umineko were also ones I was tangentially exposed to, and I was like, okay, the Corpse Party. No, Corpse Party was my first VN. Corpse Party counts. It would be Corpse Party. Because I'm specifically thinking of Book of Shadows, which is a classic visual novel, and not like an RPG Maker game. I forgot about Book of Shadows because it was ass.
I'm vaguely familiar with Ao Oni because it was a very popular game for YouTubers to play.
Well, you're gonna be real familiar with it because you're gonna play it.
We're gonna make you play that too.
Well, what are you guys doing on Friday? Oh wait, Friday's 4th of July.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be at my parents. I'm going to my parents' place.
My cousin's doing something. I could also play it on like Wednesday.
That
or like middle of the day in the week.
Fuck. Court, why must you do things when I can't tune in?
I mean, I will wait till Wednesday. Well, what day works?
You can play it in the middle of the day. I'll just have the stream on and not be in call. It'll be my back. I'll tangentially watch if you do it then.
Okay. I'm just like, evenings full of thing.
A new version of Oni came out literally.
What? Oh my god.
Hold on.
Holy shit.
Okay.
That ass? Oh my god.
Oh my god, it did.
Oh my god.
A completely
nightmare
new version.
The horror of Blueberry Onsen? What is this?
Okay, but does it feels different if we're not making her play the original.
Yeah, she's got to play the original.
Yeah, that's fine. The original is like an RPG Maker game.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need to like replay like the Witch's House too.
Witch's House is peak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got like mostly through it, but didn't end up finishing it, so I would replay that. How long is Ao Oni? Like OG?
An hour or two.
Oh, it's short.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not long. Yeah.
I could probably.
Depends on how stuck you get.
I could probably play both of those games like on like Wednesday night or Friday or Saturday or something. Or I can just play them during the day at some point. We'll find out. We'll figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna go back to playing this game.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll stop distracting you with more games.
Oh, you're good. There was an ad and I went to the bathroom and shit, so Genji Overwatch MP3. Hey, Twitch, that's not a link. All right, let me tab back into this. But for as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce was her sharp words. So, what are you going to do now?
Hey.
Just stand around glaring at each other? Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality. Right, she's right.
Listen to me.
Sometimes, even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. To forget such a simple fact, I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed.
You hear me?
Please, someone hit me. I can't forgive myself. Someone hit me, please. Punish me. What is this man's problem? You are a hall monitor. You're not in the military. You don't have to be slapped around.
Huh?
Jesus. If you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it.
However...
Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
Stupid.
Idiot. To look for a way out, duh.
What the...
And we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of him. But before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
This is fine.
True. If we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that may happen again. Shit.
Alright. So then...
Let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already. After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So, just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on screen. It was the school regulations. In other words, why are we repeating dialogue? In other words, the rules being imposed on all of us. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. Brah. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. All right, what is this, our Discord server TOS? Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces.
Stop fucking around.
This is bullshit. What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me. Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules.
However...
But if he got punished, like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him. I hope that there's an opportunity for me to kill somebody because the mangaka guy is going first.
Yo.
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
And...
So what?
What?
I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep, so that's so what?
Piece of shit.
So I can't afford to die in here. None of that made much sense to me, but you are saying you will follow the regulations, is that it?
That's true.
Huh. Oh, well, yeah, I guess you're right. I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student will be blackened, and they will graduate unless they are discovered. You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they are discovered? I was wondering about that myself. It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you. But why? Why do we have to do that? I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us.
Such ignorance.
Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. Don't jab at me.
Give me a break.
Or on like a full stab. Well, for now, let's all forget that silly junk about murderers or whatever. Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school. Yeah, so she gets Pokemon Pro Tag vibes. True. We need to find out exactly where we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies?
You understand?
There are tons of questions we need to answer.
Let's do it!
Yeah, who cares about murderers? Let's run it back at the Krispy Kreme. Damn straight. Okay, then. Let's all start looking around. I'll be going alone. What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think? Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst to make it that much easier for them?
Hold on a second.
Wait, hold on a second. That would never...
What?
Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong? So, I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me.
Just hold on.
Hold on. Like hell I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want.
What?
Out of... Why did he call this man Plankton? Okay, SpongeBob. Out of my way, Plankton. What an oddly specific, like, just like, small fry. There are like so many other things. Good night, Dan. There's just so many other ways to be like, you're beneath me. Plankton is not one of the phrases I would use. Like, it's like two up here to... I don't know, that was just a fancy way of calling them a shrimp. Yeah, it's pretentious. That's the word I wanted. It's pretentious without needing to be.
What?
The fuck's that supposed to mean?
Such ignorance.
One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant. They couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean. False. Plankton are an excellent source of food for many critters of the ocean. They are a staple to the life cycle of all creatures in the ocean. They are part of the circle of life.
You're fucking dead.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Stop it. We shouldn't fight.
What?
The fuck do you just say? You some kind of goody-goody little bitch.
You want to throw down?
Who do you think you are? Talking to me like that? You think you're my fucking dad or something? Is your dad Josuke from JoJo's? No, I wasn't.
You son of a
Fuck
bitch.
you. Oh, he just punched the shit out of me. Ow. And I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. 1 second, I was standing there. The next, it was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten the kind of people I'd been trapped here with. My common sense had just stop functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this. But I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade. Before it finally cut out completely. When I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... Huh? Where am I? As if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so where am I now? You now have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information as you play by pressing F1. $114? You can use this menu to check the school regulations and character info in the report card section. Monjojo Wada. Also, implying he had common sense. Thank you. I see we have another main character hater in the chat. Also said love game. Finally, press F2 to review the transcript. This records all pertinent info, so use this to review comments from everyone involved. Keys. This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain, which means it must be mine, right? Better hang on to it for now. Some kind of lint roller. Guess we're supposed to clean up after ourselves? Some kind of metal plate melted here. Is it to keep us all trapped? Okay, there's actually, like, a ton of stuff. It's a notepad. I guess the school must have given one to each of us. Looks like there's something in the drawer. It's a toolkit. Must be brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I don't really need it right now, so I'll just leave it here. Why not just take it? Why not have tools on you at all times? Why not just be Astrid? And have a backpack full of a bunch of things that you don't need right now, but you might need one day. It doesn't seem to be anything particularly strange about the bed. TV is in here again. Looks like this door leads outside. It's locked. Some of the rooms have locks, huh? So is this a bathroom? Yes, it is. It's not opening. I guess it's locked. There's a piece of paper hanging on the wall which says, "Announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Each room's lock has been designed to completely protect against tampering or lockpicking. Remaking an individual room key is quite troublesome, so please make sure not to lose yours. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that the water is turned off at night." I gotta remember that. Also, the bathrooms and the girls' rooms include a lock of their own. Finally. Okay, so why does my boy have a lock in his bathroom? Finally, we've prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit, and for the boys, a toolkit. A toolkit's useful for everybody. It doesn't need to be pink. Why do the girls get a sewing kit? Why are we gender specifying who gets what kind of kit? I do not miss 2010. The sewing kit includes a map of the body's vital organs. One stab will do the job, girls. For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of the tools should be ample. Don't think, just feel, and let's all enjoy ourselves. All right, Monokuma. The piece of trash. Okay. This room must be the dormitory. Yeah. Way to go, genius. The room with a bed and a desk and a key with your name on it is the dormitory. Way to go. You're so smart. Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. So that answers that question. The next question is, what is everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out. And that's to get out of here. Yeah, cameras in the bedroom. I have to keep in mind it's against school regulations to mess with any of the cameras. As much as it gets on my nerves, I'd better leave it alone. Can I take the toolkit now? Nope. Just an everyday trash can. I don't see any kind of trapdoor or hidden compartment. What a weird thing to have thought to look for in this completely innocuous trash can. I got a Kuma coin, which is what I'm calling it. I rushed out of the room to meet up with all the others. There's someone waiting there for me. It was like something out of an old TV show. Oh man, I'm looking at the rendering and just being like, we know how to color so much better now. They're just using darker colors to shade, and I'm like, this is so... whatever time period this came out in Japan. Because like, you like look at the pink on the bow and all the color is like, all the shadows are so muddy. Because we just didn't know how to digitally paint because it was brand new. Well, like it released in 2010 here, right? Or did it release in 2010 in Japan? Okay. Yeah, this was before we knew how to digitally paint with like color theory.
Sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I hope you're okay.
Dude, you just bumped into like the #1 pop star in the country and knocked her to the ground.
Sorry about that.
She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt? You make it sound like it. You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage. That's good then. But are you okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you? That's true. I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. Oh, it's got your picture on the door. That's cool. Guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning. Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here.
That's good.
I was kind of worried. Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here? Actually, I came to get you. You came to get me? You came?
Listen.
Well, if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come with me to the dining hall. The dining hall?
You see.
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. Your OC pixel sprites. We decided it would be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later on and talk about what we each found out. Does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you.
That's good.
Good. I'll go ahead and meet you at the dining hall then. And then she simply just disappears. Okay, she's next door to me. I feel short. This is my eye level. Am I the bear? Why am I 3.5 feet tall? Manlet Makoto. Die, scum. Everyone's meeting up at the dining hall. I should head there myself. I like how the story of the game was everybody like split up and start like looking into things, and then they just immediately clock out this man while everybody else goes and investigates. So you don't actually get to play the investigation portion of the game. Oh, here's the other room. The other rooms? Oh no. How did I... Huh? Oh, it's a loop. I see. Okay, we got a laundry room. We got a pool. There's the dining room. Well... What is... Oh, okay. That's a bathhouse. Got it. All right. Dining room and kitchen. This must be the dormitory dining hall. It looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess that's not really important right now with us being prisoners here and all. Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much choice. I guess we should just wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. Huh? You heard that?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
No, she's straight up psychic. Is it really just intuition? No, dude. I know it's kind of sudden, but here comes a tutorial. Honestly, the narrator vibes for these things, vibes. Let's talk about reactions. You're going to be talking to Sayaka, right? Well, while you're talking to her, some purple words are going to appear. Here's how they work. When purple words show up, if you press the right mouse button, you'll go into reaction mode. At this point, you can use WASD to make a selection and left mouse button to confirm it. Also, when it comes to dialogue, you can review whatever you talked about to look for more info. Talking to somebody about things like this is called a reaction. Okay, do your best to enjoy your ever-important school life. Reaction. Teehee. Okay, we've got another camera. We got a TV. We have a clock. It's 7 o'clock at night. You were unconscious for a pretty long time. I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy. Yeah, the lack of sunlight is not good for you, bro. Okay, so that leads to the kitchen. Presumably. Whee! Alright, let's talk to her.
Hey,
By the way, Makoto. Huh? What is it? Well, it's just... I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing. Continuing herself. I didn't even read the rest of what she said. Shit. continue our self-introductions. We kind of got cut off before, but I had a question I wanted to ask you. Sayaka wants to ask me something? I wonder what it is. Now I'm really curious. Okay, but I wanted to ask you, so if I react now to this one, what did you want to ask me? Okay, cool. Did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? Yeah, I was. I knew it. I went there too. I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me? Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was, is that she remembered me. Bro's never been noticed by a single other person in his life. Yeah, luck is his skill. We'd never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was. Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me. Well, we went to the same school for 3 years, of course I remember. We went to the school for 3 years. Of course I remember. Not the Coco song. Well, that's true. But there were lots of students in our grade, right? Plus, I've never been the type of person to ever really stand out. I'm average at everything, and my hobbies are all totally normal. Even normal would call me boring. Yeah, so he's the ultimate normal guy. Like, that's it. What are you talking about? You're so strange. Strange? That's... She started giggling even louder. The somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart go calmer. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen. Anyway, I'm real glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all of this. You're amazing, Makoto? No, I'm really not. I'm nothing at all compared to all you ultimates. Don't click this. Okay. But you're the one that helped me find my courage again, not any of those ultimate students. Thank you for saying that. Nobody's ever noticed me before. Okay. And to thank you for helping me out, I'm going to become your ultimate assistant. Huh? My assistant? Girl, you're the pop star. He should be assisting you. Yep, I'm your assistant now. I'm going to help you out as much as I can, so let's get out of here together. When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up. Hey, I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon. Almost like he timed it. Oh, fuck. Almost like he timed it. Taka threw open the dining hall doors just as Sayaka said that. Hey. Ah. Makoto, Sayaka, so you two got here first, huh? Too bad. I was sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I just don't have enough fighting spirit yet. Well, I won't give up. Next time I swear I'll win no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail. This is not a competition. That's a bit much, don't you think? And soon after that, everyone came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
Okay, it looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting.
Look at his stupid fucking hair. Time to start the meeting.
Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigations. The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
Hold on a sec.
What are you talking about?
What's wrong? What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl. Oh yeah, Kyoko. What about her? Well, she's not here. What? I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. Oh, yeah, Hagakure. Dreads. that are an afro that make no sense. And also the adult man with all of the children. I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? But everyone just shook their heads. Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because...
Yes, indeed.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting. How you do it doesn't matter. Instead of having brain cells as a trade-off. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. God dang. Is it possible? She was really... No, I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko. You're really going to be late like this on the first day of school. Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait. You're being a real jackass right now, you know that? Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything.
You hear me?
Now then, I declare that the first session of Hope's Peak Academy briefing meeting has begun. Makoto, actually, first of all, that's enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. Okay, let's do it. You know... Huh? What's up? I think I really have become your personal assistant. Wouldn't you agree? Looks at my hot takes. Ultimate unassuming quiet girl. Basic as fuck. Probably the MC's crush. Generic shoujo pro tag. That is what I clocked her as. Excuse me. I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got. No, you've already done so much as my assistant. She... Okay. Okay, he's way over there. I want to talk to this bitch boy in the back. Come here, Nepo baby. Oh, can I not interact with you? Okay, so now I've got to talk to her. I don't think I should leave right now. The atmosphere is unpleasant. Oh, it's 2 arrows. My mouth is up here and my dick is down there. It's probably hard to find under the shape of my body. Who are my favorites so far? Leon. Nin. Sakura. Sayaka's fine. He's never seen it. All right, so I guess... Yeah, this is my only option for progressing. Why did you take... Why did you take me out of the conversation if there was nothing else for me to interact with, game? Okay, since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Oh, I hate his guts. I hate the Nepo baby. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but... Yakuya and Taka each went off on their own. So did Kyoko, but I can only react to 2 of those. I wanted to try and find some clues as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately, I made no such discoveries. That's all from me. Really? That's it? If I'd uncovered anything, naturally I would have more to say, but I didn't, so I don't. Right, understood. I spent some time looking around the dormitory and there I made the discovery of the century. I found that there was exactly one room for each person. Yeah, I figured that out before anything else.
Yeah.
Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already. And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched in onto it. Which confirms that the room I was in earlier is in fact my room. The fucking picture on the door didn't tell you that that was your room?
And plus.
And Chihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof. That's weird. Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also had a private bathroom, which could also lock. But it looked like there were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorms. Huh? But when I checked my bathroom door before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check that later.
Hey, come on.
Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're gonna be here for a while.
Quiet down and listen.
Well, better to have than not have. Better to have than have not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals. That can't be all you have to report, can it, Mr. Honors student? That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next.
You see.
Looks like Leon, Hiro, and Junko and Chihiro all grouped up together. We all went up and down the school, double checking the windows and all the hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was nothing, not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single one to budge even a little bit.
What should I do?
There wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off.
This is bad.
This sucks. It really sucks. Sucks. What the hell are we gonna do?
Hey, come on.
God damn, calm down. You're starting to make me nervous.
You see.
Okay, they all grouped up together. The same goes for Hina, Sakura, Mondo, Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi were left over, so they joined up. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over. But we didn't find a thing. Sorry. I went back to the main hall thinking maybe we could do something about that giant hunk of metal.
What?
But even with Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing. It was hard as like metal.
Yes, indeed.
No brain cells. Yes, well, it is metal. Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there. I feel like I could just cry, but no, I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration. All right, next time I'm trying not to cry, that's what I'm going to say. I have to manage my hydration. Can't cry when you're on SSRIs. I gotta manage the dehydration. Just drink. All right, two hydrations.
Song just redeemed hydrate.
All right, 3 hydrations.
Lord_Sleeper just redeemed hydrate.
Oh, you're gonna make me have to go piss, girl. I shall tell you what happened next.
Vadio just redeemed hydrate.
I gotta let I gotta let my stomach settle. All right.
Lord_Sleeper
I'm
just
glad I'm not drinking Coke right now, because I had a Coke on my desk for like 4 hours, and I was like, I forgot to drink this, so it's back in the fridge. Because a drown in Coca-Cola burns. All right. I had a burp. I have a brain freeze now. Do I feel despair? Yeah, I do feel like I got waterboarded. All right. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it's still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor. But there were gates up there, and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out. In other words, at this point, we are only able to search the first floor. However, we can further assume that there is potentially something above the second floor as well. This Sakura has big Akka vibes, Stavadio. And if that's the case, there is at least a chance it may lead to a way out. Okay, since you're in the dark, everybody split up. These guys went off on their own. They grouped up together. And these guys grouped up together. If I am being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym.
Most unfortunate.
Honestly, we are not exactly the types to go running around a school like a gaggle of junior detectives.
What the hell's wrong with you?
What the hell were you thinking, just sitting around the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me to come along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault.
What the?
If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Correct. Do not make people guess what's going through your head. There's two psychics here, and this one is not one of them. Forget it. Like I'd want to go anywhere with a dirty slut. Girl, calm down. What did she do to you? Fuck you. I hope you die.
Huh?
Get her ass, Junko. Get her ass. Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach. Fuck you.
Are you for real?
Don't even know how to react. How can you say something so awful to someone you just met? Get her ass.
Hey, come on.
All right, guys. Everybody just calm down, okay? The stress is bad for your skin, you know. Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close now you're fighting like sisters. Not a good take. I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka.
Hey,
So that's what they have to say, huh? Then I guess I'm the only one left. I went and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen, and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff.
that's good.
I guess we don't have to worry about food, at least. Sure, for now. But even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? You can just eat sesame seeds or something? Brah. Horrible. Even if I was thinking the same thing because I don't like him. Huh? What am I, a parakeet? You're certainly a person. I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. I was also thinking that, David, just eat Hifumi. At least, that's what Monokuma said. You saw him?
Okay.
Yeah. He came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge, told me that, then disappeared again. He was so fast. I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control.
That's...
A weaponized toy that can just appear out of nowhere? I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not. But everything was okay. But was everything okay? He didn't try to, like, eat you or anything?
Huh?
Eat her? What do you mean by that? I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about? I hate this man. He is disgusting. Come on, man.
Hey, you bastard.
What the hell, fatty? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude.
Actually.
Nah, like there's a good kind of drunk dude. Hey, stop screwing around, all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die any second.
Shit.
Why is the I in this font just like kerned slightly too far to the right? It's like that in every word, and it has been driving me bonkers. She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something, or... A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. Oh, just kidding. It's her. You're all spending a lot of time just talking and carrying on. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation? Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you. She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this? It appears to be a map of the Hope's Peak Academy. A map? What the? Where did you find this?
Well,
It doesn't matter where I found it. It does matter. You're really freaking us out right now.
but more important,
Never mind that. What's it mean?
would seem
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. So what you're saying is this really is Hope's Peak Academy? Well, in terms of construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Renovations?
however,
I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor. But then, this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place? So stupid it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elite are supposed to come and learn.
but
His voice hurts my voice. But if this is really Hope's Peak, where are all the other students? Hey, come on, guys. Let's just stop talking about all this, you know, negative stuff. Trying to decide if this guy has just like been here semester after semester after semester after semester and it's just like not good. I missed what he just said. Okay, stop talking about all the negative stuff. So aren't you worried? Things don't look good. Okay. Like, I don't know. He's weird. And I'm also pretty sure his hair is a 3D model. But aren't you worried? Things don't look good. Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put all this together, right? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out of my mouth. Yeah, you seem like somebody who feeds on souls to stay young.
You know?
Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work itself out.
what's your problem?
Why are you laughing? What's so funny? I'm just happy, that is all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out, didn't find who's behind this. We still have no idea what's going on.
Oh,
Huh? Is it not crystal clear to you what's going on?
are you okay with this?
It is perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out. none of us had a response to that. Yeah, the like music silencing and the sound effect and her just staring into your soul. Good choice. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us right in the face. You didn't have to go and say that. I was just trying not to think about it. It is very obvious, June. I quite like her. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do? It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill.
Stop it!
Don't even joke about that. Everyone just calm down, please. You need to stop and think about what to do from here. Okay, I got another ad that's about to start in like 3 seconds. We're gonna pause. We'll do ourselves a little pause, ditty. All you need to do is murder. Yeah, how do we feel about having to murder to get out of here?
Well, don't you love killing games?
I mean, as a form of content to consume, absolutely.
Yeah, Court, how do you killing? Get out of here.
Oh, let's play a killing game.
Oh, the choice for me would be I wouldn't have to think about it at all. Like Hamster Man is dead.
All we need.
But Court, you would have to think about it because you have to get away with it.
No, here's the plan. We get a knife with a very long handle, and we all put our hands on the handle.
So
Yeah.
everybody stabs at the same time.
The blood is on all of our hands, so therefore it's on no one's hands.
Exactly.
But then nobody wins, right?
No, well, you just have to.
Got him.
Well, I was about to explain something, and then I was like, Court doesn't know how the killing game is gonna work from this point on, so I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, no, we're going into this blind as a bat.
Yeah, I almost I had to physically stop myself because I was like, oh, it's common knowledge how this game is going to work, but it most certainly is not.
It's common knowledge in this chat.
Yeah, you're
For
the only
most
one
people.
who's like not familiar with the mechanics or like what to expect, and I'm like, shit, I gotta keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, same. I just almost like flubbed up in a major way.
Well, I don't know what's gonna be happening here.
Who do you think
Only
is gonna
good
die? Who do you think is gonna die for it?
Everybody but the 5 people that I listed.
Okay.
No, like
Who
do I think is gonna die first?
Yeah. Let's say first.
I think Junko's gonna make it to the end because she's super popular with people. So like, obviously she's
popular because she's a good pick in the party game that came out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Okay, who do I think is gonna die first? Let me look at the lineup.
Question: we've all been misleading you. Everyone lives.
Yeah, this is actually a high school simulator. Like,
Oh, yeah.
pranked by Monokuma.
Totally.
Is she
Everything is
dating
normal.
Sim?
David,
yeah,
where did
who are
you
you
get
gonna
your
date?
Dating
David,
Rompa.
where did you get
Huh?
your avatar icon? Because when you talk, it like opens and closes its mouth.
I was hoping it would do that. It was a quest I got.
Oh, I didn't get a quest for that. Discord, what the
Wow.
fuck?
Sick.
I did,
Discord loves
and
me.
it expired on the day we played, and they didn't give it to me. So I
Oh,
didn't accept it
Aw.
when I started the game.
Bruh.
Sucks.
God.
All right, let me go look at the lineup again. Who do I think is gonna die? Yeah, well, my initial prediction for who's gonna die is Chihiro. I like that. She was my initial prediction for who was gonna die first.
Okay.
Who?
Chihiro.
Oh, Chihiro. I thought you said Yasuhiro, and I was like, fair bet.
Yeah, no, like, as much as I think Chihiro should be protected, I think she's going to die first. Absolutely.
Okay.
Who do you think is gonna kill her?
I I'm very sure that Mr. Nepo Baby is absolutely going to kill somebody. I honestly,
He's my little guy. He would do nothing wrong. He would do a lot. He
No,
would do
he
a
would
lot of things
absolutely
wrong.
kill
I'm
somebody.
kidding. I'm kidding. He would do so many things wrong.
yeah. So I definitely feel like he would kill her because it's early in the game, and he seems like a very tactical like person who is willing to do whatever it takes to win. And she is also not somebody who has like added a whole lot to like the conversation so far. She's just been kind of like been there. They haven't characterized her a whole lot besides being just like tiny shy girl. And I think that he would just, I think that killing her would be such a shock to some of the other people because it's like, well, who would ever hurt this one? Who would ever do that?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my take.
Got it.
She's just a little gal.
Yeah, she's just a little gal.
It's her birthday. She's just a little birthday gal.
Uh-huh. Her birthday.
Yeah, I definitely think purple girl Kyoko, is that her name?
Kitty Kitty?
Kyoko.
Yeah, Kyoko. I definitely think Kyoko's making it pretty far in. She's aloof enough and like mysterious enough that like absolutely her talent is being a detective.
And won that golf tournament.
Yeah, she's actually the golfer.
Yeah, she plays golf, Corey.
I love golf. That's why she's my favorite.
You don't think they would immediately kill them?
What?
That's what you just said, right?
You cut out, so I didn't actually hear what you said.
Oh, I heard you don't think they'd kill the most mysterious character.
No, I don't think so. I think she's too smart to get wrapped up in any of that shit.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Like, she's just aloof enough that, like, she will not be able to be found in multiple situations, but she will come around and be like, slaps, here's some evidence.
Yeah.
All right. My ad break is over. Back into this. I'll probably...
Kyoko shows up. Objection.
I might actually have to hop off. I'm like starting to get really tired, so you guys have fun.
Yeah, well, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna finish out like this scene, and then I think I'll call it because I've been talking a lot.
It is 11:30.
Yeah, I'll stay for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. After this, I need to go back in my bed and lay down.
That's all good. Yeah. I'll finish the scene and then I'll call it there.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then we'll pick a day to do one of these other games.
Yay.
Soon we snooze. Soon y'all snooze. All right, eat. All right, we need to stop and think about what to do from here.
Seems like
there's got to be something we can do. All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on. Live here? Are you saying we should just accept it?
Do you understand?
A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. She absolutely is going to kill somebody. Absolutely. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt.
Actually,
as someone who has come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
What?
Huh? What do you mean? We all understand that we are trapped here, which means we will be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding the nighttime, right? Nighttime is 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. You gotta sleep in your dorm.
let's see.
So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official. But why?
Are you okay with this?
The way that things are now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try to come and kill. What? If we have to worry about that the night after night for who knows how long, it will wear us down in no time.
I see.
So you're suggesting that we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure.
Indeed.
However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it.
What can we do?
I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the little goth Lolita said. Without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct.
Listen to me.
On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply.
What?
Hey, you can't just speak for us.
This is fine.
So, everyone is in agreement. Good. Then, if you will excuse me. Huh? Wait, where are you going?
Let's see.
It is almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives.
I hope you are well.
So, goodbye. Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining room hall. Her behavior seemed so natural. Couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her. Well, I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like. Adaptability. So, Mr. Chairman, what's next? One person already left. Well then, what say we call an end to today's meeting?
You understand?
Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Do we really have to stay the night here?
What can we do?
Well, we don't have a choice. We can't go for long without getting some sleep. So we have to just give up. That's fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow?
So in the end...
Our only option is to split up and look around again, and let everyone know if we find anything. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Then we're done for today? Good, I'm exhausted. Fades to black. With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms. Makoto, are you ready to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathroom should have locks on them, right? All right, let's open this up. Rattle, rattle. It's no use. It really is locked. Bzz. Wrong. Not locked. Holy crap. Jeez, talk about an overreaction. It's just like you. It's like you just saw a ghost or something. Like some kind of robot bear ghost. What are you doing here? Makoto Naegi, this is super duper majorly bad. So bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical awful attack. In point of fact, okay, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so that's the reason it won't just open? Isn't because it's locked? The door just doesn't fit? Didn't you see the notice? What, you can't read? The bathrooms in the boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, a Psylock on a boy's bathroom is kind of pointless. A lock, Psylock, where did I get that? I mean, a lock on a boy's bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? No, it's absolutely not. Well, it's not that it's pointless, I guess, but I'm no expert on the birds and the bees and all that.
Listen up!
Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. And that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? So you just gotta turn the doorknob and then lift while you pull.
Yes, indeed.
Go ahead and give it a try. Turn the knob and lift the door up while I pull. When I did that, door opened without a problem. See? It opened right up. Isn't that crazy though? Your door's the only one that doesn't quite fit right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But it looks like you're not lucky at all.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye. If that was an appropriate way to leave a conversation, I would do it. Hey, wait. Damn it.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do is try and get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed into the bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. Not that I was ready for bed exactly. I was just utterly exhausted. It was as if I'd spent an entire day staring at a TV watching movies. Or like some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. But it'd be too much to hope that when I woke up, I'd realize it was all a dream. It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be the best. In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher. But when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals.
I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow.
He's so unhinged.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Save and quit. I can't save and quit yet. Is it F1? Oh, it is F1. Haha. Save. 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 All right. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, that was our introduction to Danganronpa. That was bizarre.
Well,
I'm having a good time, but it's a bizarre game.
I'm glad you're having a good time, though.
It's a very weird game.
The general, like, my general thoughts on it are like, it's not a good game, but it's a great time.
Yeah, yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about a lot of movies.
Exactly.
Like, you're about to experience peak, and what I mean by peak is that in some ways it is so strange and bad that you are looking into the mind of a twisted fucking psychopath.
You experience some valleys so low that it goes through the floor and comes out the top, and it's
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I also think it's funny that depending on like who you ask, most of us played this when we were like 14. Like,
not me.
Which makes it just so much work. I said
I was 13 and I didn't play it. I read it on the Something Awful for.
That's like that's close. That's like worse almost.
Yeah, no, I was in the original trenches.
The
I was like
OG
21.
trenches. Oh, I'm in
And then there's
the it's been localized now trenches.
yeah, then there's James Courtney who actually
Sadly, but yeah.
got to play it for real.
Got to play
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
But David said it best when he was like, "It sucks. If they make another one, I will buy it immediately."
Yeah.
Us with
When-
100 line?
Yeah, when 100 line like promotional stuff was released, we all looked at it and went, "God, it's so ugly. It looks
We're
so horrible.
bad.
We're so
We're
bad."
so bad.
We all,
bad.
I remember like the internet collectively like did Darami and was like, her design is awful. We're so back.
She's gonna be the best
But now
goddamn
everyone loves
character
her.
in the game. Yeah.
She's great.
She's
I love
sweet.
Darmi.
The
God.
difference between 100 line and Danganronpa is that 100 line is a good game.
Yeah, 100 line is actually a good game.
Unbelievable.
Finally made a good game. Fucking
Made
crazy.
Oh my
One
god.
good game. And now he's like, thank God, we're just gonna make DLC for this forever and never again.
Yeah.
Thank God, we've finally done it, boys.
ready
Even
for
Kodak
third
is like, thank
scenario,
God, there will
guys."
never be another dog.
He specifically says, like, there will never be another game like this one, so we're gonna milk the shit out of it. Good. Which
Excellent.
I'm like, damn straight, Kane. So
I mean,
fair.
the Madman did as promised. There are 100 endings in the game.
Uh-huh.
Now, are
That's
all of them
crazy.
No. Not all of them are good, but there are 100 endings. The son of a
But the
bitch
good
did
ones
it.
are fucking
And then people said
amazing.
it's not hard enough, and he said everybody does 100 damage. Yes, you have 10 hit points. Go fuck yourself.
Uh-huh.
Never ask for anything again. Like,
Yeah.
what an awful guy.
God.
Send him my therapy bill.
Yeah. But genuinely, you're in for a good time.
I was gonna say a treat, but like question mark.
No, it's a treat.
Question
It's
mark?
like-
Treat?
It's like one of those jelly bean packs where like you have the flavors.
Yeah.
Like
Bean
burgers.
boozled? Bean boozled?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bean
Video
boozled.
game.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
got a
Or
pack
it's
of
like,
bean
is this
boozled.
tutti frutti or literal puke? Who's to say?
I can't believe those exist.
I got in trouble in 3rd grade because I figured I got like a pack that was just the gross ones, and then I gave them out at lunch, and then a kid threw up because it tasted bad, and I got in big trouble.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think it's one of the few things that's had the unique pleasure of like, I remember playing it one time when I was in college at a family friend's house, and I was in their kitchen and we were playing it, and I put it ended up being canned dog food, but it was either that or licorice, and so I ate it and I was like, this ain't bad, and then I immediately like got up and threw up on their kitchen floor.
Oh, no. Asserted
Uh,
dominance.
Average Danganronpa flavor.
like a year ago or so, Tenurf had a bunch of like the bean boozled ones, and he was just trying them. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Nerve,
Yeah,
that's
you
not how
posted
they're-
it in the chat. I remember.
Yeah, he was recounting his experiences.
God, what a strange man. I don't think he's in chat anymore, but if he is, hi Tenor.
Hi, Nerve.
But yeah, if you wind up liking the first game, I stand by the second one being like more enjoyable. I love
Interesting.
the
When you get a
second game.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
You get a Tamagotchi in the second
You get
one.
a Tamagotchi in the second game. Yeah.
I never got a
Yeah.
Tamagotchi in real life.
And you'll
you
love
get
it.
you get a Tamagotchi, and you get a gay little man following you around.
Sure.
If you don't take care of the Tamagotchi, it turns into poop. That is a fact.
Spoilers.
Well,
And if you don't
you do a bad job and you're neglectful, so I hope you wouldn't figure
Yeah, and if you
How
don't
can you
take care of the gay
dating
little man, he
He also turns into poop.
true.
Okay.
So there we go.
If you don't take care of the gay little man, he takes you to SeaWorld, and nobody wants to go to SeaWorld.
Then he
No,
dances
no
with
one wants to
sand.
go to SeaWorld.
Here we are in
my God.
SeaWorld.
I gotta go to sleep. I can't take more Comida posting on Maine. No more Comida, please.
We need to send the yeah, thank you.
Here we
thank
are in
you.
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld.
Thank you,
Gif
Kitty.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
I need
Yeah.
to get back in bed. I feel like shit.
Okay. Thanks for
Okay.
joining, y'all. I'll figure out a day that I can like play this once a week. Kind of thing.
Yay!
Glad you had fun, Court.
Yeah, I'm
Good
like
night.
can't wait to see who
Night.
dies.
Good night.
Woo!
Night, y'all.
All right. So for anybody who's still in the actual stream, thanks for joining. We'll be back with this not on a Monday, because Mondays I usually have D&D like 3 Mondays a month. So it might be a Monday, but I'll probably try to find a day that I can like play this once a week or once every like 2 weeks or so. I'm sure the more often I play it, the better. But I also may just play it in the middle of a day one day. So we're gonna call it there because that's an easy place for us to call it. And yeah, I'll be back maybe Wednesday. They wanted me to play like Al Oni, and I want to replay Witch's House, which are, you know, 2 old like RPG Maker games. So I might do that on like Wednesday or Saturday. Friday's 4th of July. So yeah, and then tomorrow, Tuesday, is Canada Day. So happy Canada Day. That's a holiday we're celebrating, I think. And yeah. We'll see you then. Bye.